Hello and welcome. I'm Kevin Anglin, principal of Matthew C. Perry High School. I'm thrilled to have you here today for our Parents Sports Information Meeting. First and foremost, thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us. The main goal of this meeting is to create a space where student athletes and their parents can discuss various sports-related topics, including sportsmanship, athletic policies, team rules, and expectations. Additionally, this meeting is a great opportunity for parents to get to know their child's coaches and to establish clear lines of communication that ensure that everyone is aligned on team objectives, direction, and expectations. There are some important topics that I would like to address personally. Student athletes are expected to demonstrate good conduct as outlined in our Athletic Code of Conduct. This code also aims to help student athletes balance their sports commitments with academic responsibilities, emphasizing the importance of attendance and maintaining a minimum GPA. Violations of the Code of Conduct will result in appropriate consequences, which may include reduced playing or practice time or even removal from the team. The use of drugs, alcohol, and tobacco is strictly forbidden, as are actions such as stealing, hazing, and other offenses considered violations of the code. In case of serious violations, the school's athletic council may be convened to review the incidents and make recommendations to the principal. It is crucial for student athletes involved in high school sports to maintain satisfactory academic performance at MC Perry High School. We conduct a weekly eligibility check every Wednesday at the start of the school day to identify student athletes who do not meet the academic standards required for participation. To remain eligible for our varsity sports programs, students must maintain a minimum GPA of 2.0 and cannot have more than one failing grade. Student athletes who fail to meet these standards are not allowed to practice or play in games during that week and must wait until the next satisfactory grade checks to be cleared for participation. Multiple weeks of ineligibility may result in a player being removed from the team. Student athletes are expected to attend all practices, competitions, and other team functions. If there is a legitimate reason to be excused from practice or game, it is important that the student athlete communicates this information to the coach in a timely manner. Student athletes are responsible for securing and maintaining all uniforms and equipment related to their sport. If any items need to be replaced, the cost will be covered by the student athlete. Uniforms must be properly laundered before being returned at the end of the season. Failure to return uniforms at the end of the season may result in the student athlete being unable to start a new sports season until the uniform is returned or payment is made. Additionally, student athletes who do not return their uniforms or make the necessary payments may not be recognized at the sports awards ceremony and will not receive any varsity letter or other team awards. Our sports teams frequently travel, and it's crucial for student athletes to adhere to team guidelines, rules, and coaches' instructions during these trips. Coaches are required to provide parents with a travel letter or plan at least 48 hours before departure. This letter will include important details such as money needed for snacks and meals, uniforms and clothing, requirements, and other relevant information. All student athletes are expected to be polite, professional, and courteous during sports travel, adhering to our team's code of conduct standards. When traveling, student athletes should fully cooperate with coaches, chaperones, and other personnel such as bus drivers, other school personnel, and hotel staff. It's important to remember that student athletes represent not only themselves, but also the team, our school, and our country. I believe that positive reinforcement and discipline are essential for getting the best out of student athletes. We encourage our coaches to adopt a positive discipline approach, viewing additional training or instruction as opportunities to develop sports skills rather than as punishment. We also expect our coaches to set the standard for positive behavior and to promote good sportsmanship. It's important to remember that positive behavior should be exhibited both on and off of the field. Injuries are sometimes an inevitable part of sports. When our team practice or travel for away games, it may be necessary to seek medical support for injuries. Our coaches will always make every effort to promptly inform parents of any injury and any potential hospitalization. However, please understand that in some cases, due to the severity of an injury, there may be a delay in contacting parents. We believe that effective communication with student athletes is crucial to the success of both the players and the team. Parents, when your child participates in athletics, please understand the expectations placed on them. There may be various reasons for a parent to request a meeting, with playing time often being a common concern. Please understand that our coaches make judgment calls based on what they believe is best for the student athletes and the team. If you have a concern to discuss with a coach, please try to speak with the coach directly first. If the issue is not resolved, parents and our players may request a meeting with the athletic director or school administrator.